Hey guys, this is Leah with Scott Lavoie Marketing. In today's tip video, I actually want to address a current glitch going on in DocuSign and a workaround to this on how you can get your forms sent out. So currently, as of September 8th, 2020, it seems to be affecting random forms in different states. So let me show you the glitch happening and then I'll show you the solution. So if you are adding information to a form in DocuSign and clicking save, but then when you go back into the form, that information is not there anymore. Okay, you can pull the form into an envelope to add the fields manually, the text fields manually, to add the text that way and send it off to your clients. Obviously, that's not ideal, but it's definitely a working workaround. So let me show you that real quick. First of all, I am one of the forms this is happening on is a North Carolina offer to purchase. So if that's happening to you, you're not the only one. Again, this seems to be happening to other states in different forms as well. And in order to get this fixed, KW support will need to be notified with screenshots. So you can go ahead and send that to support@kw.com so they can escalate it to the DocuSign forms team. All right, so that'll be the long-term fix to this issue is, again, emailing support@kw.com with screenshots or a Loom video of that issue. However, this will be a short-term workaround for you. So for example, just to show you this issue, I noticed on the offer to purchase that the buyer's names and the earnest money was not saving. A couple agents told me that. So when I went ahead and looked into that, and for example, so I entered that in and click Save and Close on the top right. So of course, when I click Save and Close on the top right, and then I click on the form again to reopen that, that should of course had saved the information that I typed in. You will see, however, when I click on the form to open it up, once that loads, we see that the buyer's names were not saved and neither was the earnest money. So you can see some of the data does save, right? Like the purchase price, and a lot of the fields are saving. It seems to be just a couple fields here and there, which is still, of course, a big problem because you'll need to fill those in. All right, so the workaround to that is I would recommend go ahead and try to fill in the form as much as possible right from here, from the interactive form in your DocuSign room. All right, however, once you click to save that and reopen it, if any of those fields are not saving for you, this is what you'll do to go ahead and fix that. So we'll come up here to the document actions, and that is by clicking on the icon that looks like a piece of paper with a folded corner. And just keep in mind, please make sure to click Save and Close if you edited anything before doing this step that I'm about to tell you. All right, so make sure if you edited the field or the form, go ahead and click Save and Close, and then click on the form again to reopen it to follow along. And you can always pause the video as needed, guys. So we're clicking on Document Actions on the top right, and we want to go ahead and select the DocuSign option. Right, so we're clicking the DocuSign option from the icon of a piece of paper on the top right, and that will take you into your envelope. All right, in the envelope here, think of snail mail, right? We're taking the form that we have, that offer to purchase, and I'm stuffing it into an envelope. All I need to do is add the recipients. So right here, I need to come down and add my recipients. If you have your clients added in the details section, I would recommend clicking on the pre-tagged roles, and your clients should automatically be there because they pull over from command. So when we click Add Recipients, we want to select pre-tagged role, and then you'll be able to select your seller 1 or buyer 1 and 2 from those drop-downs. You can add the listing agent if that applies in this case, and click Add Selected. All right, and I will include the DocuSign 20-minute overview in the description of this video here, just in case you want a full overview on how to do a transaction in Command with DocuSign. All right, so once I've added my clients in, all right, I can go ahead and click Next on the top right. So that's really the main thing that we have to do in this envelope section is we have to add our recipients to the envelope, and then we can click on Next on the top right. From here, it will bring me to the form, okay, and it should save in, well, any of the fields that decide to save for you. But the workaround, this is where we get to that workaround on the left-hand side. You'll see the option to add a text field. So I'll go ahead and click on that. I can line my mouse up and click to drop that field. Okay, the field's pretty short, so I can go ahead and click on any of the dots on the corner to expand that and resize it. But this is something I want to explain to you guys that is very important and different than dot loop was. So you'll notice that the field is a yellow color, right? And the color corresponds to your client. So on the top right, you should see the names of your clients and maybe yourself if it's a form that you need to sign, and you'll see their corresponding color. If you click on another client, you'll see all the field colors change. Okay, so that is helpful for you when you add initial boxes to easily see that both of your clients are assigned to add the box, or to sign the box rather. So in this case, we don't necessarily want the client to be able to fill this out. So if the field is yellow, it will make the yellow client fill that out. Right, if this is a field that just I need to fill out as the client, right, you can either, if you are on the drop down, you can go ahead and assign that to yourself for you to fill that out. Or I can come over on the right hand side. I am going to check that that is read only. And I'm going to uncheck that it's a required field. I don't want my clients to fill that out, so I'm going to make that read only, and I'm going to make that a required field. I'm going to uncheck that's a required field, and I'll go ahead and fill this in. I can do the same now for my earnest money, which did not save either. So I'll go ahead and uncheck that as required and make that read only, and go ahead and add the $2,000 for my earnest money. Okay, so this is how you can go ahead and manually add the text boxes from the left-hand side to fill in that information. Right? And then when you go ahead and click to send that, it will send that over to your client so they can electronically sign it. Right? And you'll want to, of course, double check that you see your client's options for initial box on the bottom. All right, guys, if you have any questions to this workaround, please feel free to email us, support@scottleroymarketing.com. This should hopefully only be a short-term workaround for you as KW and DocuSign support gets this fixed up on the back end, but hopefully this helps out in time-sensitive issues. All right, guys, let us know if you have questions. Hope this helps.